Hey guys, Knights Templar back here. Welcome to Operation Goodwood. This is turn 13.2, 13.3 for the CCP and the Soviets. And yeah, let's get into it. I got a few more turns left in this game and probably wrapping it up. So I'm excited to see what the finish is. See who wins this game. Trying my ass off, but so we'll just keep plugging along as the common turn. So, okay, for CCP, we've got six IPP. We're going to buy 2 infantry, and that's our purchases. So let's do combat. We've got 3 combat, 2 walk-ins, 1 regular combat. So coming here in this stack here in Hope, I'm going to take an infantry from Hope, walk into Beiping, an infantry here from Hope, walk into Shangtung. So those are walk-ins. So we go up. Oh, geez. We go up 2 for Shangtung. We go up 2 for Beiping. Okay. And then our last combat here is going to be in Tibet. Bringing an infantry, fighter, medium armor, and a tactical bomber moves 1. So we're going up against that lone infantry there. So that is it for the CCP. So let's go ahead and roll. I'm going to go ahead and roll for the fighter and the tactical bomber. So the fighter will be the purple dice, and the red dice will be the tactical bomber. And they both missed. Medium armor at a 5. That's a hit. That's a 2. And then the infantry at a 1. That's a 9. That missed. All right, infantry in return. That's a 12. That missed. Okay. All right, so we take that from the Japanese. All right. So we take that with an infantry and a medium armor. Let's go ahead and do our non-combat. So they moved 1 here to Tibet. 2, 3, 4. So they'll land here in Hope. Along with the, so I'm going to move 3 or 2 out of the 2 infantry. I'll move them here to Hope. So there we go. Okay. And then I think that is it. Let's go ahead and place our 2 infantry. We're going to place both of those here in Hope. And then let's do our recruitment roll. I think it's an 8. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8 land zones. Here we go. That's a 1. Okay. So we get an extra dude. So I'll go ahead and put another infantry here in Hope. So that gives us 7 infantry, 4 artillery, tactical bomber, fighter, 2 medium armor, and 2 mountain there in Hope. Okay. We'll collect. So where we go from 4. So we're at 4 right now. We go plus 2 for Shangtung, 2 for Beiping. So we go to 8 plus 2 for the bonus. That will give us 10 for the CCP for next turn. All right, the Soviets. Let's go ahead and get into tech. The all-eluding jet fighters that I keep missing. So we're going to forfeit one of our major factories in Moscow because we're going to rail that. But we're going to go for jet fighters, long-range aircraft, and strategic rockets to try to finish that. So let's go ahead and do jet fighters first. We need a 8 or higher. Is that a 9? Hey, we hit jet fighters, stage 1. So jet fighters is on the board for stage 1. Long-range aircraft to get to stage 1. That's an 11. Okay, 2 for 2 so far. Can we complete strategic rockets? Oops. And we cannot. That's a 1. But at least we moved jet fighters to stage 1, so that's pretty good. I'll take I'll take that any day because it's working towards a victory objective. So because I think I got to complete jet fighters and strategic rockets both. So it's gonna be a tall task. All right, let's go to our Buyas. We're gonna buy a minor factory for 8, 6 infantry for 18, Lend-Lease and Airborne to the CCP for 3. We're going to buy 2 advanced mechs for 8, 2 T-34s for 10, air transport for 8, and 4 militia for 8. So that is our purchases. Okay, so combat. We have quite a few. Nothing too major, but let's go ahead and conduct that here. So we're going to take 10 infantry from Western Manchuria. We're going to walk them into Rihi. We're going to take a cavalry from Northern Manchuria, 2 light armor, and 2 infantry into Eastern Manchuria against that lone militia. I think this is a mountain border, so I should have a penalty on the first round of combat is what that is. So, which is fine. So I'll have some modifiers there. And then, so that should be it over here. I don't think I have anything else over here. Down here in the Middle East, we're going to try to take out this militia. We're going to bring in 1 infantry from Kuwait. We're going to bring in, let's bring in 2 cavalry. We're going to bring in 2 cavalry against that militia. So, yeah, we'll see if we can beat that. I don't like the odds, but I need these 5 cavalry in Maharashtra. So I don't like it, but I kind of have to do it this way. So that's my fault for not setting it up correctly. And then we're going to attack Romania and Bulgaria. So we're going to take an air transport from Kiev, and we're going to go 1, 2, pick up the airborne, 3, 4, drop that off here in Bulgaria, and then it will go 5. It can go 6 or 7. It can go to Warsaw, honestly. It can come back to southern Ukraine, western Ukraine. So it's got 3 places or 4 places it can land if it wanted to. So I got plenty of movement. And then for central Romania, we're going to take an airborne from eastern Poland and just walk it in here to into central Romania. We're going to take 6 T-34s, go 1, 2 here into central Romania, 6 motorized, 4 Katyushas. We're going to take... We're going to take 2 Katyushas and 2 T-34s from southern Ukraine, go 1, 2, also here into central Romania. Bringing all the big guns. So, all right, bringing those in. Okay. Is that it? I think that's it. I think so. Yeah, I believe that's all the combat. So, Bulgaria is a walk-in or a fly-in, whatever you want to call it, because Airborne Assault. We take Central Romania, which will complete our victory objective, strategic objective, which I will conduct that here after non-combat. So, and then I've got that battle there. So we'll go ahead and roll that, and then I've got this battle over here. So, yeah, let's do Eastern Manchuria first against that lone militia. So I've got 2 infantry at 1. See if we can get a hit there, and I'll have 3 at 2. Nope, 3 at 2. No, missed. All right, militia. That's a miss. Okay. All right. So now that I think that's the mountain border. So okay, perfect. So it should be now just regular terrain. So I've got 5 at. Actually, it would be 3 at 3 and 2 at 2. Let's go ahead and roll that. No hits. All right, militia. Miss. I'm just going to roll it all at the same time. Okay, well, I get 1, 2, 3 hits, and the militia missed. Okay. All right. Okay. And then obviously this is a walk-in. That's worth 1. Okay, so I take Eastern Manchuria with 2 infantry, 2 light armor, and 1 cavalry. And then Rihi, I take it with 10 infantry. Let's go to this battle down here. Like I said, I'm not really too comfortable with this one. But, like I said, if we have to retreat after the first round, if he gets a hit, I'll probably retreat. Because, like I said, I don't want to lose any more units down there. So I don't have a lot. So let's go ahead and roll and see if we can get a hit. Yep, missed. Let's go ahead and roll the militia for the Free French. That's a miss. Let's go ahead and continue. All right, I got 2 hits there. All right, militia defense. You guys can see that. That is a 9. Okay. All right. So we take back southern Iraq. And I'm going to count all the land zones or IPP value that I've taken this turn. So, and that guy's gone. All right. That should do it as far as combat. I don't think I have anything else. Let's go jump into non-combat. Let's start over here. We're going to take 6 infantry and 2 mountain. We're just going to come in here into Western Manchuria. Okay. The 5 cavalry here in southern Iran will move here into Maharashtra. The air transport is going to come back 1, 2, 3 here to southern Ukraine. I'm going to move 3 infantry up from southern Ukraine here to Bessarabia. I'm going to move 2 airborne from Kiev up here to southern Ukraine, along with that air transport that I had here. So that's where it is now. We're going to move 4 mechanized, go 1, 2 here to Warsaw. Take an infantry from southern Byelorusia, move them here to Lubelsky. We're going to take 2 Katyushas, 2 T-34s, and 4 advanced mechs. We're going to move them also here into Lubelsky. So that's where they're going to go. All right. We're going to rail the major factory in Moscow down to Transcaucasia. We're going to move the 3 infantry from North Caucasia into Transcaucasia. We'll move the 4 infantry from northern Byelorusia and Smolensk here into that's southern Byelorusia, excuse me. So Smolensk and northern Byelorusia will move into southern, so 6 total infantry. Nothing's going to move up here. I like that where it is. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else. All right, let's do the strategic objective for I think it's Europe buffer zone, I think is what it's called. So from the national reference sheet, I get 2 infantry, and this is once per game, 2 infantry in central Romania, and I also get a fortification here in Warsaw. So that is the extent of my objectives in non-combat. Let's place units. Minor factory is going to come down here in Maharashtra. 6 infantry is going to come here into Chita. The airborne is going to get Lend-Leased using the factory here in Uralkursk. Right there to Xinjiang. 2 advanced mechs here into Uralkursk, along with 2 T-34s. Okay. The air transport is going to come here in Novosibirsk. 2 militia will come in here into southern. Actually, I can only place 1 there, can I? Because it's out of sight home country. So I'll place 1 militia there in southern Iran. Let me grab. Hold on, give me 1 second. We'll place a militia here in Azerbaijan. We'll place a militia here in Maharashtra here. And then we're going to place a militia here in Moscow. So, there. Okay. So that is it for placement of units. So we started the turn at 60. We got 1 for Rihi, 1 for Eastern Manchuria. We go up. Where's Romania? Where's it at? We go up 2 for Romania. So that's 64. That's 1 for Bulgaria. That's 65. That's 1 for southern Iran. So 60. Let me make sure I'm counting here. So 60. 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. Okay, just wanted to make sure. So 66 plus 3. Okay. 60, 65. So $69 for next turn. So that should do it for my end there as far as collect income. I don't receive any more income, so let's do a disposition. Okay, starting over here in Manchuria, here let me tilt this camera this way. There we go. Here in Rihi, I've got 10 infantry. Eastern Manchuria, I've got 2 infantry, a cavalry, and 2 light armor. Western Manchuria, I've got 6 infantry and 2 mountain. I've got 6 infantry here in Chita. I've got an air transport and an airborne there in Novosibirsk. Down in Maharashtra, I've got 5 cavalry, a militia, and 3 infantry. Here in southern Iran, I've got a militia. Here in Azerbaijan, I have a militia. Here in Transcaucasia, I've got 3 infantry, 4 militia, and a major factory. Here in Moscow, I've got a militia. Uralkursk, I've got 2 advanced mechs, 2 T-34s. Here in southern Ukraine, I've got 2 air transport, 3 fighters, a tactical bomber, 2 airborne. Here in Bessarabia, I've got 3 infantry. In Bulgaria, I've got an airborne. In central Romania, I have 2 infantry and airborne. I've got 8 T-34s, 6 motorized, and 6 Katyushas. Here in Warsaw, I've got a new fortification. I've got 4 mechanized infantry. Here in Lubelski, I've got an infantry. I've got 4 advanced mechs, 2 T-34s, and 2 Katyushas. Here in southern Belarus, I've got 6 infantry. Nothing changed here in Leningrad. Everything changed here up here. If I didn't say it, I've got an airborne here in Xinjiang for the CCP. And, recruitment roll for Spain. Let's go ahead and do that. I need a 2 or less. 7, missed. All right, that should do it, guys. We'll turn it over to Canuck Aviation for the Japanese. They got the Americans coming here. They're in Marshall Islands, so I could see a big fleet battle here happening here this turn. So we'll see what happens if the Japanese take that chance there and see if they can attack the U.S. fleet. But all right, we'll see you guys for turn 14. Take care.